Hello? Hello everybody, hello? Hello? Hey, I want to do a live stream of a couple of games that I've seen on the Atari Age store. One of which is, well, I don't know if they're in the Atari Age store. I don't think they are yet. They're actually homebrews that are being currently made. And right now I'm just kind of letting everybody know that I'm going to do a live stream. Live stream Atari games. Anybody kind of come watch? And then nobody will come, but that's okay. Yeah, I have another channel that I do a lot of my stuff on. I apologize I haven't been making a whole lot of videos on the Atari Times channel, but I do a lot of videos over on another channel called Adventures by George, and that's where most of my time has been taken up with. So, let's see, is there anybody here? Probably not. There's one person watching. And if you want to say anything, great. If you just want to watch me play, that's cool too. I'm just going to play these three games: Scramble, Draconian, and a game called Trash, which seems kind of cool. So let's go ahead and start with Scramble. Maybe. Start. There we go. Yeah, good old Atari Age logo there. Okay, many of you may remember this game from the arcades, where basically it's a side-scrolling shooter game. This one is by, who makes this one? Scramble is done by Johnny W.C. And he's done a lot of really cool stuff here. By the way, if you're interested in any of these games, you can get the ROMs. You can get, a lot of times you can get the actual cartridges from AtariAge.com. So let's go ahead and start this game, Scramble. Hello, start. Start. There we go. I mean, look at this game. This is really good for a 600 game, especially for a system that was meant to play Pong-style games. To be able to play something like this is pretty awesome. I'm gonna switch over to my dashboard so I can see if anybody's chatting. Okay, there we go. Oh crap! I forgot to move the focus back to the camera. Okay. Hope the volume isn't too loud in the game. I tried to get the volume just right between my incessant chattel and the actual game itself. Let's see how far I can get through this. Always want to make sure you shoot the fuel, or rather the F pods down there to increase your fuel. Kind of like, kind of reminds me of River Raid a little bit. It's kind of endless. How far can I go? I guess. Is this going to get hard? Or maybe I'm just too good at the... Oh yeah, here we go. Now we got the ships too. It gets hard in that second, what is it, second zone, second level? Oh, that was close! Man, I can't seem to hit these guys though, come on. It's almost like it kind of seems like the... crap. We got like fireballs coming at me. This reminds me of, yikes, yikes. Man, I gotta really focus to stay alive on this one. Reminds me of, what's that, a magic game for the Atari 2600? Dragonfire. Man, they're going so slow. Crap, this is hard. Whoa! Oh man, I knew that was coming. Dadgummit. I guess there's just no hiding from these fireballs. Dang it! trying to get low to the ground. So maybe I could stay alive a little bit better, but I'm sure that's a strategy that just doesn't work. I mean, if I can hide behind these hills, these things are coming at me, that might protect me a little bit, but then I still have to go up over the hills. Uh-oh. I made it to the fourth stage? Whoa. Oh, come on! Ugh. Looks like a building. Scrolling isn't as smooth as I would like it. It's a little jittery, but you know, it's the 2600. To get any kind of scrolling on it is a good thing. I'm not gonna try that again. These darn missiles everywhere trying to get me. Anybody remember playing this in the arcades back in the day? I do. This and Super Cobra, I remember playing that a lot. Okay, so that's Scramble. That's Scramble. Now let's try Draconian. There it is. Now this is a game that's you might remember in the arcades, originally called Bosconian. Here, get the old Atari Age logo again. This is really cool. I like this game. It even has voice. Did you hear that? Voice in a 2600 game. That is so, and it's the game is still playing. There was a voice enhanced version of Berserk. Oh man. But in that game, it basically had to pause in order to do the voice. This one's not pausing; it just keeps playing. That is so cool. Oh crap! Oh come on! Yeah, blow up those bases. There's something cool about this game. I just feel like I can do good in this game for some reason, even though I stink at it. I just like blowing up these bases. Come on. If I can get to this one. There we go. Got it. Sector 2. Can you believe this game is on the 2600? Did he? I don't think they made a 5200 version of this game. Oh. I mean, this is an incredible programming feat. Oh. Gotcha. I mean, look down below there. There's even a radar map. Just like the original arcade game. The little bullets that shoot at you rotate. How cool is that? There we go. That's another one. Alright, one more round and then I'll switch to the other game. Oh yeah, this is my favorite level because you can just like go through each one and not have to move. Boom. Boom. Oh, look out. Oh crap. I guess if you hit that center ship they all spread out after that. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll go from the bottom up this time. Go, go, go. There we go. Line it up. If I can line it up. I would have so bought this game back in the day. I love this game in the arcades. Go, go, go. It seems like it's slow to get moving, but that was like the original arcade game too. Gotcha. Alright, so that's Draconian, and that game is by Spiceware. They've done a lot of really good games as well. Game over. Alright, and lastly, I thought I would show a game that I think they just released the latest version. This is by Wizard Bone on Atari Age. It's called Trash. Garbage Day, Trash. And this is a really cool game because it kind of reminds me of Alien Storm for the Sega Genesis. Basically, you're this trash guy cleaning up the streets, of course, walking through, side-scrolling. Actually, it also reminds me of a game, Narc. You can go inside these doors too. See if there's anything in here. I haven't quite got to the end of this yet, just to see what the boss is like. Look, there's a cat. I saved you, cat. You can pick up trash out of the trash cans. If you kill the guys, they turn into trash. I guess that makes sense. Look at this giant TV guy. He turned into a cat. That's Atari for you. Okay. Then there's these alien creatures that come out of the trash cans. Sometimes. Like that. But then here's a problem with the game. If you go back a different screen, the screens change every time. It's not the same screen. If I just go back and forth, look at the giant pizza guy. If I go back and forth, the screen is different. It's not the same. It just randomly picks the different screens. It's like aliens in there. I'm telling you, this is why it reminds me of the game Alien Storm for the Genesis. Or Narc. Narc Storm. Another one. Then you can go in the buildings. Giant television. Giant television. I can go in this. I went in one of these, yeah, and it just kept on going inside the building. Giant spiders. Ew, I don't like spiders. Alien. I mean, look at the character on here. This is fantastic. Giant blob guy. Watch those needles. What was that? What does that guy look like? Giant blob, like Pizza the Hut. Cleaning up this town. Giant hot dog guy. I love these characters in this game. Crack me up. A giant rat. Come on, open. It's kind of hard to open some of these things. You have to like push up on the trash can to get it to open. Of course, if you're already pushing up to move your character up, it's kind of tricky. That was funny. A giant hot dog turned into a needle. Alright, so that's basically the trash game. It's a very cool, work in progress game, written in Atari Basic, if I'm not mistaken. This is really good. I mean, compared to some games that originally came out for the 2600 years ago, it's a pretty fantastic game. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick run through of a couple of games, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Now I gotta figure out how to stop this thing.